Go for it.
Hey, everybody. Welcome in to Joe Code Podcast. This is your host, Joe Marrese here. This is episode 221, Joe Code Podcast. We talk all things food, beer, men. We got a solo podcast today. It is me here with Aaron, of course.
Yes, sir.
And it's going to be us. It's a Friday. Beautiful day today. It is Friday, September 19th. And I remembered, I would like to say, they probably don't even think that I know this or remember this, but it is my brother and sister-in-law's wedding anniversary. So happy anniversary, Lou and Lena. Do you think I forgot the day of your wedding? When I got so wasted, I passed out in the general manager of the country club's office? No, I remember September 19th, all right? It has stuck with me. So, yeah, I remember that date. Could I tell you the year? Not quite. I'm going to say 13 or 14 years you guys have been married. 15 maybe. Maybe 16, I don't know, something like that, but I do remember that it is September 19th, so happy anniversary, guys. Yeah, I remember that kind of stuff. So, I have, I was looking up on my phone, I was looking at a lot of random notes that I've made over the years, and I keep it. My notepad that I have, my notes little app thing that I have on my phone is full, and I have years and years of little random notes. And an interesting thing that I made note of here, this is back on November 13th, 2014. So this is almost 11 years ago. I was a young man back then, just a 30-year-old boy. And I jotted this down. I wrote in my notes, quote, "It just dawned on me that Cool Ranch Doritos are talking about ranch dressing. Cool Ranch Doritos are actually ranch flavor."
Yeah.
I don't know what I thought it was before.
I never associated it, so I'm right there with you.
Yeah, I guess why aren't we making that association?
Because I don't really even like ranch dressing, but I love a Cool Ranch Dorito.
And I think making it, calling it Cool Ranch kind of throws you off.
Yeah.
Like maybe, hey, we're out here on a ranch, just eating these zesty chips. Like maybe like a dude ranch. Like, hey, we're riding horses, and we're putting horseshoes on their shoes, and we're wearing cowboy hats, and we're eating these chips. I think I associated it more with that than ranch dressing for some reason.
Yeah. It also kind of gives them an out. Like, it doesn't taste quite like ranch dressing. Yeah, I know. It's Cool Ranch.
Yeah, it's
a different
Cool
thing.
Ranch. Yeah, I mean, what makes it cool?
Versus their like late night tacos, Doritos, have to taste like tacos, which they do.
I mean, I feel like ranch is always cool. I don't know why. I guess it's even cooler when Doritos does. Well, yeah, they did make Cooler Ranch, I believe, also.
Yeah, at one point, yeah. It's just ranch with sunglasses on, but it's cool.
Yeah, driving a convertible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good job, Rant. Yeah, interesting note I thought about there. I don't know why. I decided to write that down, but I think it makes for good conversation. Like especially with chips, you're eating them. I think it's hard to associate the flavors because you're not actually eating that food. You're just eating something, a tasty little chip. But Yeah, it's good. I want to give a little shout out here to, and this is actually going to be my This Is Great for this week. And this is great for this week. I want to shout out Gino's East of Sherman Oaks, California. Gino's East, a famous Chicago pizza chain known for some legendary deep dish and also great thin crust pizza. They got one out here in Sherman Oaks, here in the Los Angeles area, and went there for the Bears game last week. Just a fantastic establishment, great staff there. Beers were cheap. Watched the Bears-Lions game. Didn't go well for us Bears fans, but all in all, fun experience, and huge shout out to Gino's East for the awesome hospitality and all the TVs they got there. And I was having a good time just watching them bring out pizza after pizza for all these people.
Did you have any?
I did not.
Bummer. I was waiting for your opinion.
No, I mean, my friend Adam had a nice thin crust cheese, looked great.
I've been there, like I've eaten in that, but back when it was Rockin' Pies.
Oh, different pizza spot.
Yeah,
huh?
Dave Grohl used to, I think, co-own it.
Oh yeah, how was that?
It was good. It was no one ever went, so it went out of business.
But yeah, it was nice, packed with Bears fans, a lot of TVs, sound on for the game. I loved watching. To me, still nothing beats the arrival of a pizza.
Yeah.
And I'll put nachos up there too. Excuse me. Wow. Jesus. Gonna take a quick sip of water here.
Is it a triangle on a round thing?
What's that?
Like the pleasantness of those two things, like a nacho chip is triangular on a round surface, like a plate. Same thing with the pizzas.
Yeah.
Triangle shapes.
Yeah, I think it has something to do with a platter coming out. Yeah, the arrival of pizza and nachos to me stays undefeated. Yeah, there's something about that flat plate, just that nice shiny pizza, and then like a mound of nachos. Like, you don't know how these things are going to taste depending on which place you go to. Maybe you don't like the taste once you start digging into the pizza or the nachos, but just the sight, the arrival, the server carrying the tray in the pan, just a beautiful sight, and I just always love to watch. And if I see the server coming out of the kitchen carrying it, I'll watch them all the way to the table until they set those things down. And then I'll watch for about another minute as well. And then I'll stare at the people who are about to eat those. And then I hope that they smile. And then maybe we can make eye contact and smile at each other and just enjoy the moment together. But yeah, good times at Gino's East, and I will go back. I will go back for some more games. Good times with good people over there. Here's a fun little note that I made. Fun little thing I made note of. Keeping your tab open at a fast food place would be a fun idea.
Yeah.
Go find yourself dining in at Taco Bell. Mm-hmm. Go up, order a few items. Cheesy gordita crunch, 2 hard shell tacos, and you know what? Hey, keep it open. Keep it open. I might come back for a Mexican pizza. I don't know yet. I might come back for cinnamon twists to cap it off. Just keep it open. That'd be that'd be a fun move. That could maybe be that could be like a fun sketch I could make or something. But leaving the tab open, because I'll tell you what, I mean, there's so many times that you get stuff and you're like, oh, I wish I had more. and you just go right back, and then you say, all right, close me out. Close it out. I'm good. But yeah, for that you would have to dine in. So you got to commit to dining in. Go there, park, or in my case, go there, walk, order a couple things, sit down, leave your card with the guy at the register, and then go back up and order, and then close out later. Maybe get yourself a little Baja Blast as well.
Hell yeah.
Maybe a little pinchos and cheese. Or pintos and cheese, however they say it. And then, I was thinking about this as well. I don't know, and Aaron, I don't know if you use them ever. And I don't think in my entire life my parents ever used them. I don't think my parents ever used chopsticks in my entire life.
Oh, I have,
And I would like to know, people my age, also, if your parents have ever used chopsticks. I think people's in their 40s, 50s right now, yeah, you've definitely used them. But like the baby boomer generation, how many times have you guys used chopsticks in your life? Twice combined in the whole generation?
Yeah.
I doubt they use them.
I bet everyone's tried them, but very few have stuck with it.
I don't think my parents ever even tried them.
I know when I went with my family to P.F. Chang's, I'd be the only one using chopsticks, and they would all use forks.
Yeah. I don't even know if my parents have ever even looked at them. I don't even think people are looking at them. I think they just, people only acknowledge the existence of the fork. I believe that they're denying the existence of the chopsticks. And, the chopstick is nice because it helps you eat slower. You got to slow down.
Yeah.
You can't just shovel it in, which we like to do. But, yeah, I haven't used them in years. I don't really eat that much. I haven't eaten a lot of Asian cuisine in a while, and I do like the food a lot. But
I can't because of shellfish.
Yeah, a lot of shellfish there.
Yeah.
What about, is swordfish shellfish?
No.
All right, that wouldn't count.
Yeah, no. It can't be hanging out near the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, that's where the shells are.
Yeah.
So if it's up swimming, that's another food I don't know if I've ever had in my life.
Swordfish?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Now, is that the food? Is that one where they serve it with the eyes? Does it still have an eye?
No, I don't think so. I think a swordfish is huge.
All right. Yeah, I feel like
marlin?
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they serve it, yeah, I just don't. Swordfish was never something I was into. Anything that's got like a weapon in the name.
Yeah.
Not very appetizing to me. And also, I was thinking back, there was a fish. I went to a place in, I believe, Koreatown here in L.A. years ago. The fish still had eyes. So that's going to be This Sucks for this week. This Sucks for this week is food with eyes. If it's a fish or any other kind of animal, please remove the eyes. I don't want to look at the eyes of the fish, okay? No thanks. Pretty gross. Hey, gonna eat ya, but also looking at ya. No thanks. Not into that. We don't need the eyes there. Hey, if you're gonna kill the thing, go all the way with it. Just give me the meat. Okay, don't need the whole eyes, nose, mouth, whatever the frickin' thing has. Gross.
I'll go even further, and I do this in my own life.
What's that?
I don't need bones.
Yeah. Also bones.
I don't want bones. I don't need this thing to be in the shape that it was when it was alive, at all. And I definitely don't want to eat around bones.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
So not a wings guy.
Boneless.
You want them boneless.
I want them boneless. Steak, maybe, but I don't really eat that kind of steak that often.
But that's a good point.
I don't need the bone in there.
Yeah, that's a good
We used to have pork chops all the time. It's just like
bone there.
Get out of here with the bones.
A lot of bone in.
They make boneless pork chops. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, that is a very good point. Like, it's in a good argument for boneless wings. Like, oh yeah, okay, I don't need the bone in there.
Yeah. It's in the way. It's a chance to break a tooth. Like, I don't need that.
Yeah, there's
something
that.
to choke on. No thanks.
Yeah, I'm good on the bone. Yeah, don't need bones at all.
My friend Sean swallowed a fish bone as a child, and his family, like, he kept telling his family, I think I got a fish bone stuck in my throat.
What?
And they were like, no, you don't. And then sure enough, he had a fish bone in his throat.
How'd they get it out?
Doctor pulled it out somehow.
But it wasn't like
chopsticks, probably.
But it wasn't like lodged in there.
It was. I mean, not lodged that it could come out.
But not like where it cut off his breathing or anything.
No,
but
no.
you could feel something in there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Pulled it out with chopsticks, so that's funny. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, no bones. Yeah, I'll be an advocate against the bones. We got a lot of emails today to get to. A lot of people writing in. I love to see that. And then got a few options for brackets we can do. I think I decided on the one we want to do today. Just a couple other notes here. I don't even know if these things still exist. I mean, they must be out there because they were created at a time. But also this, in my entire life, I've maybe used this thing one time. And this was something I had in my notes also, was the letter opener.
Uh-huh.
Do you know the device letter openers?
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, you get one paper cut, and you know why. But
I guess there's that.
Yeah.
But you can kind of just tear the envelope open.
Yeah. It was also like the closest you could get to buying a sword as a child. Would be like a letter opener that looked like a sword.
Okay, yeah, I guess you can do letter opener duels.
No.
Is that what people want to do?
I remember getting one that had like a jewel in the handle, and I was like, this is like a dagger. This is cool.
I mean, maybe this would be a good thing to have if you work in the admissions office at a college and you have to open a bunch of...
Sure.
But other than that, anybody in a house, like a family...
I have a letter opener on my fridge in this booth.
Why?
It's a fan sent it in. It has a reference to a Jeselnik joke on it.
Okay, yeah. So maybe if they're like a decorative thing, that's kind of seems more of what they're about.
Yeah.
Or maybe back in like the 17, 1800s, maybe they used real thick paper back then.
Probably.
Maybe they mailed letters on basically the tree themselves. Maybe it was hard to open the bark, so you had to get a letter opener. But I think your fingers can do the job.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, your nails.
You risk getting a paper cut, though. You know what paper cuts me a lot? Cardboard boxes.
Yeah,
like the goddamn cereal box.
Yeah, more so with cardboard. Yeah,
the box for liquid death.
Actual paper. Yeah, I've gotten. I don't know. I've gotten paper cuts just a couple times. I feel like, and I think only one was from like loose leaf paper. I think typically, it's like cardboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely breaking down boxes where I've gotten stuff shipped in. Here and there, you'll get a little cut, but
yeah.
But yeah, the letter opener, I think we're all out on that.
Yeah, that's an old people thing.
Not gonna be buying one.
No chopsticks, but all letter openers.
Yeah. We had a little rain the other day. Did it rain by you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
That's exciting.
I mean, we're so far under our average.
I'm one of these people that gets excited for rain, and I love. I really crave the multiple seasons. I do love the changing of seasons. Out here, especially in California, we get very comfortable with the sunshine and the warm, but I want seasons, man. I want it to rain.
There's seasons here. It's just like 2.
I want snow.
We're not getting that.
I want sleet.
No.
Can I have sleet?
No.
What about hail?
Hail we'll get occasionally.
Yeah, that's actually a Joe Code note that I made today was everybody out there, Joe Code, I hope you enjoy different seasons. Oh, I'm a cold weather person. Oh, I'm not going to go outside if it's too cold. It needs to be a certain warm for me. Oh, I don't want it when it's too sunny or cloudy. Just, enjoy the different seasons. Okay, winter, December, January. Oh, it's too cold. No, enjoy it. Get a nice jacket. Why don't you accessorize a little bit? Get yourself a nice hat. Get some mittens. Maybe become a mittens guy this winter. Be the glove. You can look like you're wearing 2 Michigans on your hands. It'll be nice. Yeah, you know what? Maybe that's the move. Maybe we could bring mittens back. That'd be fun. Because then it's like people can, then you don't have to worry about holding anything. Also,
yeah.
Maybe people will be like, hey, can you hold this? No. I have 2 fingers. I've got one big puffy one and then just my thumb.
Yeah. I'm texting with my nose.
I cannot do this. Mittens. Did Mittens go out with the letter opener? They might have. Mittens and letter opener both are looking for jobs together right now.
They're around, but I bet you'd be hard-pressed to find them here.
All right, well, I'm going to go to Dick's Sporting Goods. I want to find some mittens.
It's hard to find good cold weather gloves. I mean, when I would go on walks at night in the winter, like I love those.
Yeah.
And to find the ones that now they have the ones where you can still use your phone.
Yeah, that's what I have. I have these nice blue gloves that have like these black dots, and you could still go on your phone with it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. All right, people, let me promote our next Bros Before Joe's show. The next one is going to be actually Friday, October 31st. Halloween, anybody? Halloween, ever heard of it? Friday, October 31st is the next Bros Before Joe's show, and I believe everyone's going to be there this time. Me, Chad, JT, Strider, Kevin, and then we'll see who our special guests are. But tonight, Bros Before Joe's, we have our special guests are Robbie Hoffman, and then we have also Fahim Anwar on the show. Because we actually, our show tonight, you guys are listening this the week of September 22nd. Anybody listening, if you came out to the show, you noticed that Strider and Annie Letterman were not there. They both had to cancel by reasons of their own choosing. So, or maybe not so much, but you know what? People make decisions in life, but we don't hold that against them, but they could not make it. But the next show, we hope everybody can. But yeah, Strider and Annie, they're always welcome on our show. Of course, Strider, because he's part of it. But yeah, Annie we'll have on hopefully next time. We love Annie. We love Strider. And we hope they have a good night without us. I'm sure they will, because we're going to have fun. I'm going to have fun tonight at my show. But keep a lookout, people, for that Halloween lineup. You'll see it on our Instagrams. We'll let you know as soon as we get that set up. But yeah, hopefully Halloween in LA. Hopefully some of you guys are out here and looking for something to do. Because especially now, guys, we're all adults here. It's like Halloween. What are we doing? Going to parties? Come on, give me a break. Come to the comedy show. What else are you going to do? You know, what are you going to do? Also, a good reason for you not to dress up. You're probably at the point where, I don't want to dress up anymore. Yeah, because I'm going to a comedy show. Yeah, what are you going to sit there in the audience dressed as the frickin' Wolfman or something? No, come out, be an adult, enjoy some comedy.
I mean, you could.
Yeah, I mean, technically you could.
I encourage it, but you don't have to.
It would be fun to see that from the stage. And then, yeah, I don't know, maybe we'll dress up. We'll see. Maybe I'll be Pitbull this year. People keep telling me to do that. Yeah, maybe I'll pick out a costume here soon. All right, people. We're going to get to some emails here. Don't forget, you can email this podcast. The email here is joecodepodcast@gmail.com. We talk all things food, beer, and men here, and then also whatever else you guys want to talk about. I love that you guys write in. It's always great to hear from everybody. So thank you guys for that. And then, guys, if you can, would love for you to join the Patreon, guys. Just $2 a month, and that is at patreon.com/JoeCodePodcast. And yeah, just $2 a month, guys. Appreciate the support. And guys, love to get a lot of love on YouTube. We love the engagement. Like, subscribe, comment on there. We need to have that. Watch the YouTube. I know you guys love to download, but watch. Give a couple minutes of YouTube love. Let's get that going. All right, yeah. Let's get to some emails. I believe I read this one from Stephanie when she said simply hello. Hi, my boys. Just a quick note to say hi. Great pod with Ariana. Oh, yeah, I did read it. To clarify, I've been a long-time fan of yours, listening since day one. Just new to emailing the pod. Love you, boys, and hope life is well. Your number one, Stephanie. And, yeah, thank you, Stephanie. And, yes, we still have a lot of your brackets to do, so thank you, Stephanie. Got a couple from Michael today. Michael is back on the email. Oh, Michael, what do you got today? Guys, here we go. I think you guys that have been following the last bunch of episodes, I think you know what Michael's about to talk about here.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe. Just how good is the ending of Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest? We go from Jack jumping into the Kraken's mouth scene to Davy Jones opening the chest and finding it empty, to Norrington giving the heart of Davy Jones to Lord Beckett, then finally to the scene where Barbossa comes back from the dead. I mean, come on. What a freaking ride of an ending. Thanks for spoiling it for everybody, by the way, that hasn't seen it. We weren't going to watch it anyway.
No.
Then when that iconic Pirates theme kicks in at the end, holy shit, so good. Then the third movie starts so good too. Have you watched these yet, Joe? Friend of the show, Michael. No, I haven't. I haven't watched it.
I mean, that ending might be cool, but you had to get through a lot of shit to get there.
Did you see that one, Aaron?
I saw that movie in the theaters.
Is that the second one?
That's the second one, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Michael. Haven't seen it yet.
I was so angry in that movie.
And I guess you filled us all in on what happened, so now I guess I don't need to see it, Michael.
I mean, watch only that, and you're fine.
There was no spoiler alert there.
Yeah, there's nothing else to see in that movie. Just avoid the rest of it. You got it.
I don't know, Michael. I'm not there yet on watching those. All right, we got an email from Drew here, and Drew came up with a little interesting bracket here. First time, long time, and a bracket. Hello, Joe and Aaron, and any esteemed guest of the pod. I have been a long-time fan since finding you on the Going Deep with Chad and JT podcasts. Thanks a lot, buddy. I listened to the 200th episode, and after enjoying that, I realized I need to go back from the beginning. After weeks of binging this amazing podcast, I came up with a bracket to highlight and celebrate some of the show's moments from the first 200 episodes. I hope you like this bracket as much as I've enjoyed catching up on Joe Code. I am happy to be up to date for the most part and will listen to current episodes in hopes this makes it to the podcast. Also, bummer on the Bears' loss week 1. My Steelers just won out against the Jets. The bracket is attached with this email. And then Drew follows up. Hope this makes episode 221. Love Strider Wilson 5. Thanks a lot, Drew. Yeah, Drew, this is an interesting bracket he's got here. Drew calls it the Joe Code Circling Back. Joe Code Circling Back bracket, where he's got like highlights from. You see that, Aaron? That's pretty interesting stuff there.
Yeah.
From the first 100 episodes and then the second 100 episodes, we're talking things like sour cream, hot chocolate over coffee, going to Austin, returning to LA, having guests, and then we got Lane's emails. Ooh, Lane, you made the bracket, the naughty pig. Fire Ep Patrick Gregory. Wow. Brandon Tyler doing his thing. Fun bracket, Drew. I like this. Yeah, we might come right back to this, but let's get to these. Let's get to some more emails we got here. Lane writes in, of course. Lane says, questions, comments, part 42. Joe, Aaron, sup? Joe, it was great to see JT barge in on the last episode. Surprised he didn't talk about government funding or or any other political bullshit. Yeah, I think you might lose a lot of people once you start talking government funding. That might hit. That's pretty high on the boredom scale.
Well, if you want to keep guys from doing that, you hand them a custom skateboard deck, and they won't go into that.
Yeah, Aaron, thank you for doing that. You derailed his thoughts. Yeah, that's funny, Lane. Since it's getting to be spooky season, a few scary questions for you. If you hear screams coming from the attic, are you the one to go up and investigate, or are you running for the hills? No, I'll go up and investigate. I'll go see what's going on. I ain't afraid of no ghost.
If I hear screams, I'm calling the police.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
If it's something I don't know what it is, I might go investigate.
I'm not going to run for the hills.
No, running for the hills, no.
I'm going to do something. I am not far from the Hollywood Hills, though. I could just run to the hills.
Yeah, I mean, that's how Joe gets exercise.
So the expression, I know you're using it as a figure of speech there, Lane, but I can do it literally if I wanted to. If you had to pick, would you rather be in a haunted house infested with snakes, spiders, or rats? Carve up my insides like a jack-o'-lantern, Lane. All right, Lane. Yeah, you know what?
So it's both haunted and infested?
Yeah, so if you had to pick, would you rather be in a haunted house, infested with snakes, spiders? Out of those three, I would go spiders. I'm not a big afraid of spiders. Snakes freak me out with their long and stuff and slithering. And then rats are I'm not too afraid of spiders. I would pick spiders out of that. I'd
I'd end my life if I had to live in one of these.
I mean, like spider webs, like those are like Halloween decorations. So I'm kind of like spiders are kind of like I feel like a part of Halloween. If snakes were there, that's gonna throw me off. And rats, ugh.
There are a few things in this world I hate more than walking through a spider web at night.
Yeah, I do hate that.
Happens a lot in the summer here because it's warm. The warm nights. I'm gonna go rats and just hope they're not carrying the plague.
You'd go rats.
Yeah, at least they're mammals and they can be cute. They might make you a nice.
What do you think you're gonna find?
French dinner.
You think Rizzo is gonna be there?
Rizzo
from
Ratatouille,
the Muppets. Oh yeah, Ratatouille.
Remy from Ratatouille.
Splinter.
Master Splinter.
Yeah, maybe Splinter will be there.
Yeah, the Rat King could be around the corner. We don't know. Willard.
Yeah,
Ben.
Did you say Ben?
Ben was a movie about a rat that Michael Jackson wrote a song about.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a weird one.
A lot of rats.
Yeah.
All right, how about this? Let's see.
Thank you as always, Lane.
Yeah, thank you, Lane. Yeah, let's see this one. Frank. Some people write in and then they say don't read it. Okay, so I guess these are just for me. I get it. All right. All right, how about this? All right, Stephanie says, fire episode with Strider. Hi, boys. That was a fire episode with Strider. It brought me so much joy after a very rough day. All right, well, I hope you're doing well now, Stephanie. I always love hearing my brackets get battled out on the pod. I was shocked the Quiet Bro was the ultimate champion. So well done. Now that football season is in full swing, I'm curious your take on what's the most overrated party snack that people keep bringing and it never hits. Interesting there. Also, how's the dating life? Is love on the horizon? Love you, boys. Your number one, Stephanie. Just to answer your last part there, I mean, I'm not really like dating. I don't really date. I don't believe love is on the horizon. Also, like you may have noticed, or I guess you can kind of pick up on the trend. As a comedian, it is not that easy to find love.
Sure.
There are not a whole lot of women who are like going around asking their friends, like, "Hey, do you know any comedians? Any guys you know that are big on dry humor?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, you know that guy
I'm looking for in a guy. He's out every night.
Yeah. Do you know that? You know the guy who's who is has very unpredictable finances. We don't know how much money he has or isn't gonna have. Yeah. Can I get some of that?
Do you know any dudes who have a Patreon?
Yeah. But you know what? Hey, if it comes my way, I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. I'll say that. But am I going to go on a dating app? No. And also, mainly because I also don't have the pictures for that. You also got to have, like, to be on these, like, apps, if I was going to do that, like, I do not have the photos. I don't have any cool, updated photos of me where I'm, like, doing cool things.
Yeah. You also look tougher in photographs than you are as, like, not tougher. You look tougher than you are warm as a person.
Yeah, I mean, a few years ago when I was doing those, I had some success on there, but yeah, my photos would come across as like, and a woman told me once, like, you know, I look menacing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes in photos, so but yeah, so then, yeah, that's a good question there on the...
I can answer also.
What do you have?
She said, hi, boys. How's the dating life? I'm married. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so it's going well.
There's love on the horizon. I'm looking for a dog. So hopefully.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
This is a good question because there's definitely something. The most overrated party snack people keep bringing and it never hits. I know there's been those moments. I know that there's that thing that shows up. Overrated. I'm picturing Super Bowl parties in my head. Something people bring that a lot of people don't necessarily go after. Party snacks. I mean, maybe I would say if it's like, I've never, I mean, this is kind of a reach here, but mixed nuts.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the mixed nuts. I like my nuts one by one. That's not the right way to say that. I like my...
Well, yeah, I mean, also, you do.
I like... you
don't need them twisting around.
I don't want them all mixed together. Yeah, I think that's a good answer. Like, if somebody brings mixed nuts, I'm not into that. Like, I just want almonds or cashews or whatever. I don't like them all jumbled together. I
mean, for me, if there's a party, if I'm eating the nuts at a party, that means the snacks weren't good, because all that's left is nuts apparently.
Overrated party snack. Yeah, I'm thinking, and I'm also thinking like appetizers here.
Yeah,
there's got to be something more, like, I don't know. I think mixed nuts is a decent answer though, because that is a snack.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to picture some dips, but usually dips.
Yeah. I'm not into every dip, but like.
Yeah, maybe a dip.
People are eating them, like.
But I gotta give a more specific answer.
It always gets left behind, like the honeydew in a fruit salad.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to picture. Something that no one really dug in, but somebody's like, "Oh, I made the blah blah blah," and everyone's like, "Oh, thanks." No one cares. We're not gonna eat that. I'm all right. I'm going with mixed nuts because I can't think of anything else, and I think it's a good answer. I don't want freaking big nuts in there with like little peanuts and shit. I don't want walnuts and cashews together. I don't know.
As someone who goes to a lot of like kids' birthday parties, I feel like the parents who don't drink or don't do LaCroix get left out, and there's no like caffeine anywhere to be found, which I find is crazy. So I've been a huge advocate for at least have a soda of some kind there.
Yeah, people don't sometimes.
They don't a lot.
Really?
Yeah, it's water, LaCroix, juice boxes for the kids, and then whatever beer, wine, high noons, whatever.
Yeah, there should be. Yeah, there's no. Oh yeah, LaCroix's no caffeine, huh?
No, and no taste good. So yeah, it's like.
Yeah, you got to be one of those.
I mean, like, you know, I've been dieting, so like I don't want a regular Coke, but like, you know, I'll settle for a Diet Coke. I need something to get me through this.
Yeah, have a big pot of coffee for people or something. Yeah, you got to have some. Yeah, people want some caffeine that don't drink.
And just like you need the energy with a bunch of kids running around.
Yeah, of course.
And having to make conversation with other dads.
Yeah, you wanna be up for that.
Yeah.
All right, how about this one from Tim? And Tim actually wrote this to me as well as Chad and JT. So he hit the Joe Code podcast and also Going Deep. And Tim says, subject people here is the political stuff is lame. What up, guys? Longtime fan here. Thanks, Tim. I just got to keep it real. The political talk is lame. I don't really like how every comedian wants to have a political impact. I can listen to people who are subject matter experts. I don't need your takes. I know you probably think you could be like the Nelk Boys and Joe Rogan, get the low information male voter who's highly impressionable and gives into whatever the cool people online say. Take the compliment. I called you cool. It's not having a good effect on the discourse. The libs are late to this. Podcast comedians doing politics jumped the shark. It won't even work. And to be honest, I'm that guy that Democrats want to get to vote for them. College-educated white man who is mostly liberal but had annoying wokes at work and in college who yelled at me for not being a registered Democrat. You aren't working on me. Stop it. You are making me hate your politics even more. I saw that guy's comment on the subreddit. We can tell the Democratic Party wants to market through pods like this. Not mine. Maybe you're probably talking about Chad and JT, maybe, but just let it go and talk about dongs. Thanks for. And then he says to me, "Thanks for saying the truth, Joe. Keep politics out of going deep." Yeah, I mean, this is more for them. Yeah, because I don't do that.
Yeah. Also, that was more of an email that we read on the show. It wasn't necessarily our take per se.
Yeah, I mean, I watched just for comedians. I watched a lot of George Carlin.
Mm-hmm.
George Carlin was like a big influence, I guess, on me, like getting into comedy, watching him do it.
Yeah, it's my favorite of all time.
And I would watch him talk about politics and just different societal subject matters and all kinds of and to me I always thought his political takes were great, and basically that's the same way I saw the politics of the world in America. And I thought, hey, this guy nailed it. No reason for me to add to it. Like, I always just went with that. I'm like, hey, there's nothing else that I would ever want to say that George hasn't covered. So I guess kind of for me, that was always...
he has been dead since 2007.
That was my thing with it.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, it would be cool to hear him now.
Yeah, it'd be fascinating. And hilarious.
But basically everything he's talked about still rings true.
A lot of it.
And
Hicks too.
Yeah.
Bill Hicks was big in that way too.
So I'm like, hey, these guys got it. Yeah, I never wanted to be that kind of comic and never really wanted to talk about that kind of stuff. And then I guess that's just it on my end.
I have some gripe with this email, and if you can hate me if you like, Tim, but to call people annoying wokes doesn't sound that liberal to me. We're at a crazy point in time in our history as a country, and people are allowed to be multifaceted. We don't have to just be comedians. I'm not a comedian, but JT and Chad don't have to just be comedians. They can be full-rounded human beings and talk about things. JT ran for office, literally. So, I mean, he has things he wants to see changed in his community and in the world. So to say don't talk about it, if you think that JT is being disingenuous in talking about politics, like he's only trying to do it for clicks, you're dead wrong. You don't know him. And so it's just a thing he's interested in now, just like MMA or whatever. It could be his thing at the moment.
Yeah.
Right now, fantasy, it's football and football season, so I'm sure he's very into that as well. So I think it's, if you don't like hearing about politics, you can skip ahead sometimes, or they're going to come up. It's hard not to.
Yeah.
We can't all live with our head in the sand. We can try to provide entertainment that is not that, this isn't like a hot take show.
Right.
But we have our opinions, and we always will. So if that's too much for you, I apologize to you for that. But it is what it is. We're human beings living in this moment.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and especially, I've known and been friends with JT for years. Yeah, he's always been passionate about that kind of stuff. So, yeah, he's definitely not trying to be, the next whoever or whatever, but yeah, it's one of it's an interest of his. Yeah, as you said, like MMA and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's just if we're not allowed to have other interests, like, I could talk your head off about softball. You might not want to hear about it, but I could. But I'm choosing to restrain, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But like, we could go into that, but if that's not your thing, there are other places to listen to podcasts if you want. I mean,
yeah, I guess just maybe skip ahead on those episodes or when you see JT talk.
That was a big thing being posted right now with the FCC, and George Carlin had this big bit on his Why Am I in New Jersey special about how this one conservative reverend, is what got him in trouble, basically, hearing his seven dirty words you can't say.
Oh, yeah.
On 7 words you can't say on the radio. And he just, his reply is, there are 2 dials. You can turn it off, or you can change the channel.
Right.
And that's still the case.
Yeah, there's like a million podcasts.
Yeah. And it, as we all get older and we grow as humans, we're going to change. And if you can't change with us, that's fine. Like, that happens. But you can't expect, and why would you want someone to be one note all the time, forever?
Yeah. Yeah, really good point, man.
I wouldn't. So, respectfully.
Yeah, Tim, thank you for writing in.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man. All right, here we go from Kyle. Kyle, frequent emailer now. What up, Joe and Double A Ron?
Yep.
On a walk with Donut. That's my dog.
Great,
oh, nice.
Great name for a dog.
Yeah. And had a thought about food, beer, and men that I'd like to run by you. Food. I'm not a big candy guy, but my kids got some nerd clusters, and they blew my mind. It's like a gummy bear dipped in nerds.
Yeah, they're really, really good.
Wow.
Yeah.
What was your go-to candy growing up, and have you had anything new that blew your mind? Yeah, that does sound great.
Yeah, a nerd cluster, a nerd rope.
Wow, yeah.
It's just, how you would take the little box of nerds and pour the whole damn thing in your mouth to get all the nerds? That's what these clusters are, is a concentrated blast of, dozens of nerds at once.
Yeah, I like it. But is it it's kind of soft, though?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's soft to bite into.
I mean, I guess my go-to candy growing up, I was a big... I liked the candy bars. I was a big Butterfinger guy. And then I liked I liked Sprees a lot.
Yeah,
I was a big Spree guy. What about you, Aaron?
I was a big Smarties guy.
Yeah, Smarties are fun.
Love the little wrappers. Would eat a ton of them. Pretend they gave you superpowers. Go lift something heavy for no good reason. And anything new that blew my mind? I mean, the surprise...
Yeah, nothing new for me because I don't eat candy anymore.
Yeah, I haven't really eaten that much candy, but like how much I love a 100 grand bar, which seem to only have, and I never buy them myself, but seem to only have at Halloween. That's
yeah, they make their appearance then.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were always good.
I mean, they're coming out with all sorts of new stuff. I'm just not trying it because I'm trying to slim down, but like... Yeah,
candy's tough to eat at 40.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it'd get you in trouble. Ask Dean Del Rey and Josh Wolf. But, yeah, it's...
What are those guys, fiends?
No, well, they were, and now they both have completely changed their lives around.
Yeah, candy. No, thanks.
So, yeah.
All right, and then a beer comment from Kyle. When you and your guests talk about beer, you always bring up mass-produced beers that are in 90% of all bars and restaurants. California has some of the best craft breweries in the world, and I feel like you're missing out. No, I know about them, Kyle. I I bring them up. I just checked the Naughty Pigs tap list. It's right on the app Untapped, and would recommend trying Pliny the Elder. Yeah, hey, you don't even want to know how many Pliny the Elders I've had, Kyle. I drink it. I love it. Pliny the Elder and West Side Beachsides IPA. If you like a hazy, tried Made West Hazy IPA. Also, always ask if a bar/restaurant has a local rotating tap, usually the best beer available. Hey, Kyle, I'm a big local craft beer guy. For whatever reason, I'm having a throat issues. I'm not sick or anything. I'm not close to being sick. Never gonna be sick. But I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's a lot of phlegm. But hey, yeah, I hopefully maybe sometimes I'm just trying to appear or appease to a mass audience. But I mean, I drink a lot of. I do love local breweries and craft beers, and yeah, I try to drink those whenever possible. But I guess in trying to connect with everybody, we'll talk the mass-produced beers, I guess. But yeah, no, I believe me, I know about these, and I sip on them. You best believe that, Kyle. And then
don't forget the Crispy Boy.
Yeah, in Chicago as well. We got Alarmist Brewing, which makes Crispy Boys. Yeah, every time I go back to Chicago, I'll get Crispy Boy if it's available where I'm at, or I'll try some other great local beer as well. But yeah, thanks, Kyle. And then in regards to men, he says, what's up with the Bears? Are they allergic to success? Also, what do you wear when you watch the Bears play? I'd recommend changing it up. Good luck from a 49ers fan. Love you like a sister, Kyle, a.k.a. Handsome 3K. Yeah, I don't know, Kyle. I enjoy watching them, and hopefully they can find some success here. I'm going to root for them, and I wear a Bears shirt when I watch them. Maybe this week I'll wear one of my Bears hats that I have. But no, I'm not going to change it up.
Well, also, the 49ers have not won a Super Bowl in 30 years.
Yeah, I mean,
it's been 40 for the Bears, but 30 for the Niners. So, it's really not.
Yeah, for them, it's got to be sometime in the 90s, I would imagine.
They've been to a Super Bowl, obviously.
Yeah.
More recently, but yeah, the last one they won was with Steve Young.
Right.
So, it's hard to replace. And as a Cardinals fan in baseball, I'm telling you right now, it's hard to replace generational talent. And when you get a guy like Albert Pujols retire or Yachty retire, you're lucky if you have another guy who can step up to that level. And
yeah, exactly.
So for Walter Payton to retire and to replace him, almost impossible. Same thing with Montana, and luckily they had Steve Young. But yeah, there had been a Jerry Rice in the Niner land since then.
Yeah,
it's tough.
It is tough. All right, let's. All right, why don't we get to? All right,
we have another Michael email.
Yeah, I have another. Yeah, I guess we'll do this Kyle one here, and then Michael, and then we'll get to one of these brackets. And then Kyle here says he sent a bracket, but I don't think you attached it, buddy.
Yeah.
Disrespectful nicknames bracket, which I do like that. What up, Joe and Double A Ron? I know you have plenty of brackets, but I overheard a server call a guy Chief, and it made me think, what's the most respectful nickname that sounds disrespectful when said in a condescending way? So I thought of 16 nicknames that sound respectful, but when given by a smug asshole, make you want to punch them. Rules. Think of these as nicknames given when someone knows the person's actual name and is trying to be a dick while sounding professional. Your goal is to be condescending and to piss off your customer. Let me know if I missed any. LYLAS.
Love you like a sister.
Love you like a sister. Yeah. Kyle, handsome 3K. Yeah, Kyle, you didn't send anything.
He's too busy thinking about the Niners.
But yeah, thank you. I would like to see what you got there. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
And then last one from Michael really quick. Hey, Joe, how sick is it that Davy Jones just has a straight-up organ on his ship and that he just rips on it all the time for his crew? I mean, I know he lashes them when they're bad, but the music's got to be nice to listen to. Michael, you have a passion like nobody I've ever seen. And your love for Pirates of the Caribbean is it's truly special.
Yeah.
So I'm with you on that. All right, let's jump into one of the brackets we got here.
Sure.
And if I missed an email, I'm sorry. I'll circle back. Today I was thinking about hitting the... I mean, we could either do Drew's one about the circling back Joe code.
Sure.
Or I was thinking about doing the most epic vacations.
I think we should probably do the circling back just because it's just you and me, and I think a guest wouldn't necessarily understand it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Versus epic vacations, like I think everyone can get in on.
Yeah, it would be hard to do that with with a guest there. All right, yeah, let's get into it. So, people, yeah, if you're hopefully you're a longtime fan of this podcast, or if not, if you're getting recently caught up, and then especially in the first 100 episodes here, if you're late to the party here of Joe Code, maybe some of these topics we talk about will get you to also circle back and be like, hey, what is that? What happened there with those things?
I'm going to show the bracket just to show that it's that the effort he went to. You hand wrote it over a bracket printout.
Yeah, I like the handwritten.
I don't know if it's that legible because of the image quality, but yeah, just wanted to show you guys.
But yeah, pretty good handwriting there.
Yeah, no, it's not the handwriting's not the problem. It's the way the image downloaded.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, guys, I read the email. So basically, these are highlights of the Joe Code podcast from the first 100 episodes, and then the second 100 episodes, and this is basically just circling back. I guess just best, which highlight is best, kind of a thing.
Yeah,
and we'll pick the winner out of that.
For anyone looking to send a bracket, I think I want to put them on the screen more often. If you send them as a PNG, that's, I think, the best quality.
Yeah.
If you send it as a PDF, which is probably the most logical thing because it's text-based, but like my software doesn't read PDFs. So PNG, JPEG, but PNG is better for quality.
Okay, cool.
All right, we got our first matchup.
This is Pittsburgh, Drew, by the way.
Yeah,
that's what he goes by. All
okay. Right. First 100 side of the bracket, we've got number 1 sour cream versus number 8 moving to Austin.
Yeah, so this is this side of the bracket's from the first 100 Joe Code episodes where we talked about. So sour cream refers to basically adding sour cream to everything, made popular by Sour Cream Dave, who I believe was maybe the first guy to ever email the show. It was a big hit. I tried it. I remember doing sour cream on pancakes at one point. And
you did try that. Yeah.
And it was decent. against the 8 seed, moving to Austin. Certainly at the time, that was what I wanted to do and felt like a cool thing. But, love being back here in LA. We had a lot of fun with the sour cream run.
Yeah.
Those emails were great, and it was a big hit. And, we still have great memories of it. So I'm going to say sour cream 4-1.
Yeah, I'm definitely giving Move to Austin at least a game. I could even give him 2.
Oh, really?
For Gary.
Yeah. Yeah, I gave it a game for Gary for sure.
Yeah. But sour cream, definitely dominated more. I mean, there's 20 some odd episodes in Austin, but like sour cream.
Yeah, it was a lot of sour cream talk.
Yeah. So yeah, they advance. Then we've got the banana pizza is number 4 seed versus number 5, the Yob special.
Okay, I don't remember the banana, and then he's got parentheses Swedish pizza.
Yeah, a Swedish guy, or I don't know if it was a Swedish guy, but a guy said there's banana on pizza in Sweden.
Okay, so that must have been somebody just emailing in.
He might be Swedish.
Versus the Yob's special pizza, which is Yob's is a good friend of mine from back home. We would get at Edison Park Inn in Chicago the Yob's special, which of course is a pizza with it's hot sauce as the sauce, like a Frank's Red Hot or something is the sauce, and then it's just your regular mozzarella cheese, but then it's buffalo shrimp is on top. That is the Yob's special. Great. I did a fantastic Joe Eats on it before. The banana pizza. I mean, it would be fun to try that. I don't remember this much. I wonder if anything else was on it. But I'm going to give it to my boy Yob's. The Yob's pizza winning 4-2 here.
Yeah. So I can't even eat the Yob's special.
Yeah.
But I still have it beating the banana pizza because bananas on a pizza is wrong.
Yeah, it seems odd.
So Yob's is a sweep.
Unless it's like banana and meatball, but
no, Yob's wins 4-0.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, next matchup we got number 3, Return to LA versus number 6, Having Guests.
Yeah, I mean, it was exciting having guests on the pod once we started doing that. Because if you remember in the early days of this podcast 4 years ago, a little over 4 years ago now, I talked about, that I wouldn't have guests on this show. And then one day JT Parr said he wanted to be on it, and then I had him on. I'm like, yeah, you know what? This is fun. Should have guests. It's cool. Returning to LA for me was great. But under the circumstances that I was not really doing well at the time. So for that reason, I'm going to give the upset here. Yeah. Because having guests is also like a really, an essential part of the show now, where it's, it adds a lot of fun. I get to have like Strider and Chad and JT and a lot of my comedy friends on the show.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and it is great to be back here at, with Aaron and all things comedy. So for that, I'm going to give Return to LA a lot, but just for, having guests, I'll say wins 4-3.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like it's obviously great to have you back. It's important where the show takes place, but having guests is really brings so much more to the show.
Yeah, it's fun.
You could have had guests in Austin, but having guests is great.
Yeah.
They advance 4-3. All right, and last matchup, we've got Hot Chocolate Over Coffee, number 2, versus number 7, Austin Bedbugs.
Yeah, Oh yeah, I guess that was still in the first 100 episodes. Yeah, the Austin. Yeah, so, but also, so it was a false alarm on the bed bugs. So it wound up being, if you guys listen back on this, it wound up being it was a shirt that I wore to do a sketch with some other comics. It was like this old shirt that someone got at like Goodwill or something, and the material, and I guess that's what had aggravated, like given me a big rash on my arm and stuff. Mm-hmm. Because like my friend's house who I was staying at, they wound up getting like it inspected, and because I was dog sitting for him. Yeah, it was not bed bugs.
Yeah.
But also the hot chocolate over coffee, that was a historic upset. People were upset.
Yeah.
People still talk about it. I think my dad brings it up.
Was pissed.
So, epic moment in the podcast. So, I'm going to say hot chocolate over coffee 4-1.
Yeah. Gentleman sweep for
yeah.
sure. All right. Then we flip over to the second 100. We got the number 1 seed, Going Vegetarian, versus number 8, Bristol Farms.
I guess I bring up Bristol Farms a good amount, huh? But
yeah,
I live by there. Going vegetarian was big. It was a big moment for the podcast. I kind of had to shift gears, and I kind of talking about food from a secondhand perspective now.
Or from memory.
Against Bristol Farm, I'm trying to think of like a lot of good Bristol Farms talk. I mean, I guess for the sake of the pod and stuff, I'm gonna go with Going Vegetarian.
Yeah.
Because it's something I frequently talk about, which now has become vegan. So there's that, but Going Vegetarian initially was So, I'll say 4-1 Going Vegetarian.
Sure. 4-1. Next matchup, we've got Brandon Tyler does his thing, number 4.
I mean...
Versus number 5, Fire Up, Patrick Gregory.
I mean, how do we pick this one?
It's tough. It's tough.
All right, I'm going to give him the nod because I actually know him in person.
There you go.
We've met... Okay. A bunch in real life. Brandon Tyler has come to the Comedy Store a lot. He used to come there like almost on a nightly basis when he lived in LA. We love Patrick. But I'll just say for those reasons, I'll give the nod to Brandon 4-3.
I'll give the nod to Brandon. It's 4-3. But Patrick is getting 3 whole games for the mystery of if it's really the real Patrick.
Oh yeah, there's also that. Yeah,
is it the imposter?
Yeah. So Brandon gets a slight edge.
Yeah. Next matchup, we've got number 3, Becoming a Godfather, versus number 6, Lane's Emails.
Okay, now I guess he's saying this with JT's about children.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, Lane's emails come up a lot more often.
Well, that's the thing. And I'm really only a godfather in name only. I just was told that verbally. There was no kind of ceremony. There wasn't a dinner.
True. There's no dinner. There's no christening.
Yeah, nobody got me a gift. Yeah, there certainly was there was no christening. There was no drinks had. We didn't break bread.
You weren't present at the birth?
Yeah. I love those kids. They're the best. And it is cool that JT has said I'm their godfather. But, yeah, I mean, Lane's here every week.
Yeah.
Lane's emails are fun, and we love to hear from Lane, and so Lane's emails 4-3.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
And then last matchup on the second 100 side of the bracket, we've got the Taco Bell Spicy Potato Taco versus number 7, the Naughty Pig.
Yeah. Now I was big on the Taco Bell spicy potato taco for a while, and it is great. I talked a while back about adding steak to it, which is still a great move if you're interested in something like that.
It is tasty. Although I did prefer the ground beef.
You did?
I did.
My dad, I remember him saying that too.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Naughty Pig. I had my 40th birthday party there. I go there, I watch football. I'll probably go there tonight after our show for a couple. Fun place. I'm friends with the staff. And I don't really get the spicy potato tacos that much anymore, but
You still could.
I still, I was raving about them. And I do like them still, yeah. But I'm going to say, I've added black beans to it.
Wow.
Taking the cheese out. It works. But I'm going to go Naughty Pig 4-3.
Okay. I've only been in the Naughty Pig once for your 40th.
Yeah, you had the best time of your life.
I had a fun time.
Yeah, it was a fun night.
Yeah, and I have not had another spicy potato taco since that day I tried them. So, it's 1-1 for me at this point. But I'll go with the Naughty Pig.
Yeah, I'll give the nod to the pig.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Next side.
Yeah, quarterfinal.
Quarterfinals. We've got number 1, Sour Cream, versus number 5, the Yob Special.
I got to go Sour Cream.
Yeah.
It just, it resonated with a lot of people. There was a lot of discussions. Like, I'm gonna have to go back and watch some of these episodes because I know we talked about it a lot.
Yeah.
It kept coming up.
Yeah. I mean, Sour Cream Dave was relentless, and that was great.
I mean, I wonder if we did a bracket about it even or something, but I can't remember. I think it just kept coming up in emails. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll go Sour Cream. We'll give love to my boy Yobs. I'll say 4-3.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say 4-2, but yeah, Sour Cream definitely advances. Then we've got number 6, Having Guests, versus number 2, Hot Chocolate Over Coffee. It's kind of like what do you find more important? What helps the show, or what is the most controversial moment of the show?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, these are both like epic things here. I mean, just the whole circling back thing. I guess it can be whatever we want it to be.
Yeah. I mean, I want to see Sour Cream versus Hot Chocolate Over Coffee.
Yeah, I think that's the right move here. Because, Having Guests is great. But, these memories of, these little fun things in these brackets. Yeah, I like Hot Chocolate Over Coffee 4-3 winning here, going to the semis.
Yeah.
To face Sour Cream.
Yeah, just having a good Game 7 there.
Yeah.
All right, then we'll go to the other side. We've got number 1, Going Vegetarian, versus number 4, Brendan Tyler Does His Thing.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna send our boy Brandon into the semifinals here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Brandon does this for every episode. He's in the comments. He's doing it for us. Giving the timestamps of the Joe code, the this sucks, that this is great, and then adding in, and Brandon will even chime in on the premieres sometimes when I'm watching it on YouTube when the episodes premiere. Yeah, gonna give it to Brandon 4-1. Let's put him over big.
Yeah, 4-1. I like it. And then we've got Lane's Emails, number 6 versus number 7, the Naughty Pig.
Yeah, let's go Lane's Emails here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Lane's emails. Love the pig. Love talking about it. But yeah, Lane, just like Brandon, always here doing his thing, contributing to the show. I'm gonna give it to Lane 4-2.
All right.
Or 4-3 for the pig. I love the pig. 4-3.
Sure. Okay, so we've got the semifinals, the league championships, the first 100 championship. Sour cream, number 1 versus number 2. Hot chocolate over coffee. Now, I got a sour cream DM today.
In regards to...
It was on food. Now, it was from Drew who sent this bracket in, but...
what did he want you to eat?
No, it was just showing me, like, look, sour cream on food.
Wow.
On pasta. It was a Polish goulash or something.
Yeah, people want you to do the sour cream on the pasta. Yeah, I mean, the hot chocolate over coffee moment was one of the... I don't even think that... I don't even know... I don't think that was for the championship in that bracket or not.
No. It was like first round, maybe. Maybe quarters.
But it caused quite a stir.
It was probably quarters, yeah.
But I don't know if it had the shelf life that sour cream has had.
Yeah. Yeah, hot chocolate didn't even win its bracket.
Yeah, sour cream. Yeah, although that was a epic moment.
Yeah.
Sour cream has been a part of multiple episodes. Got me to try foods with sour cream. Sour cream Dave. Yeah, I'll say sour cream 4-3 going to the championship.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Then we've got number 4 in the second 100 semis. Number 4, Brandon Tyler does his thing versus number 6, Lane's emails.
I mean, one of these guys is going to just be disappointed.
It's tough. The only thing I can use, obviously they're both integral to the show.
Yeah.
The only thing I can say is that when there's a time code in the comments, it's not like I can show it on the show in real time what they were talking about.
Yeah.
So it's a great service for the fans who might want to skip to those segments or look back at them.
Yeah.
But Lane's obviously creates content for the show and gives us something controversial to mull over.
Yeah. And he's coming up with new stuff every week to ask, and now he's
gonna be close.
Now he's at 40 something in a row.
Yeah.
And I know Brandon's been doing his thing for a while.
Yeah, he's probably on every episode too.
Yeah, I mean Lane is at 40 Lane's at 42 now.
Yeah. He's about 10 months in.
I mean, has Brandon been doing this since the beginning?
I think so. He could correct us, but I think so. I feel like he's going back, but I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I want to give the slight nod to Lane. I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because he's, Brandon's got the consistency, the longevity. But I guess just because Lane is adding, he's coming up with new stuff every week, and he's got different segments of his emails and questions and things to mull over and choose between. And
yeah. I don't want to say anything bad about either. I think they both have this incredible Game 7.
Yeah.
Someone has to win, someone has to lose.
Yeah, somebody's got to win, Brandon, and it's going to be Lane.
Yeah.
Hate to do it to you, Brandon. Sorry, buddy, but Lane's emails 4-3 going to the championship.
All right, and we've got our circling back bracket championship match.
Wow.
Number 1, Sour Cream versus number 6, Lane's emails. Lane misspelled, but that's fine. You wouldn't know how Lane spells his name.
Yeah.
Just based on how we say it. Yeah. 1 versus 6.
Wow. Sour Cream from the first 100. Lane's emails. Yeah, where do I go with this? Sour Cream Dave. Lane.
They are both like defining their era. Because I don't know if we've got anything from Dave in a while.
I haven't heard from Dave in a while. I've heard from Lane. I think it's 42 weeks in a row. He maybe missed a week.
I think if anything we missed, and then he stayed with us.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, yeah, maybe it was me. Maybe I didn't get to his emails here and there, but I feel like I've read them. Yeah. I maybe missed a week or two reading his emails, but yeah, I think he has actually written them in 42 weeks in a row. If he did miss, maybe it's 1 week that he missed. Yeah, Sour Cream Dave, epic run. Wow, Lane's emails going to be the champion of the circling back Joe Code bracket?
I think so. I think it's 4-3.
Lane, did you do it, Lane? Lane, did you fuck around and win yourself a championship in our hearts and in our minds?
I think you did. God damn.
I haven't seen Dave, but you know what? Dave did come to a Bros Before Joe's.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow, man. Where's Lane? He's somewhere in frickin' Milwaukee. He's not at Bros Before Joe's.
It's true.
This is tough.
It's true.
All right, Lane. 4-3. Lane's emails.
Congratulations, Lane.
Yeah, I mean, there were epic moments with Sour Cream in the first 100.
This can't be bigger than... There can be nothing bigger than this to Lane, including the Brewers if they win the World Series.
Yeah, Lane, you gotta relish this moment.
Yeah.
That Lane's emails has won the Joe Code circling back bracket, and fantastic work, Drew. Thanks a lot for sending this in.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun, and Sour Cream Dave, we love you.
Yeah.
And Lane, love you, buddy. Awesome, guys. Great stuff. That is the Joe Code circling back bracket. Great stuff, guys. All right, I think we could wrap up the episode.
Want to do comments?
Should we get into the comments here before we roll out?
Yeah. We got a few minutes, yeah. All right. Okay, here we go. On episode 219, Ariana Romick, Mark Macias says, thanks for putting JT in his place with his political topics. Someone had to do it. That comment didn't age well considering the discussion we had today.
Yeah, I mean, and I do it with love. I just it's not for me. I don't mind that he does it, but it's just not my thing.
Yeah. And then on episode 220, Strider Wilson 5, Brandon Tyler does his thing. Thank you so much,
Brandon. Yeah, there he is doing his thing.
He gives This Sucks time codes and Joe Code, and this is great, and also comments, shout out to all the mothers taken from us too soon, mine included. He says, remember, nobody loves you like your mom.
Love that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brandon.
And Sky God replies, moms are the best. Absolutely.
Yep.
Also on episode 220, American Cheesecake says, can't hate on water polo, my guys. Didn't even mention tennis. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, because we were talking about different sports, and, water polo came up. Yeah, no, I mean, the agility of those guys, I'm not going to hate on it. That's for sure.
The only thing I'll say is it necessary for them to wear Speedos? Because even the swimmers aren't wearing Speedos anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
only
maybe.
Only divers and water polo guys. They have these suits now.
Well, the suit can, puff up or whatever. Maybe that's why.
If the guy's literally going for to swim the fastest, have suits that are not Speedos. They're made by Speedo, probably, the brand.
Yeah.
But they're shorts. I mean, they were at one point wearing like full like suspenders. I think those were made like illegal because they were too fast. But anyway, I'm just saying, if those guys have those, why can't divers and don't they work for them too? I would think.
Yeah, I would think. Yeah.
Congratulations on being in shape. I don't need to see your junk. All right, and then Daniel Bauman says JT got cut from the water polo team in high school. Sick burn.
Yeah, I guess we were shitting on water polo. I mean, I wasn't. Those guys were.
I mean, JT's built like a water polo guy.
Yeah,
so that's all I'm saying. Like, don't rule him out. Sky Guy 2000 says Dank Shirt Strider. That's his Fast and Furious shirt he's wearing last week.
That's right.
Charles Kinboat 420 says the volleyball stuff was so funny. I don't know if I've ever heard Aaron hooting and hollering like that on the pod.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, I had to make a clip out of that. I thought that was so funny. Also,
yeah.
that was a fun moment.
Slap it.
Yeah. I want to know what they say out there to each other. I want to know the communication.
It's very specific. There's definitely terminology and stuff we say. The real Patrick Gregory, speak of the devil.
There he is.
The real Patrick Gregory 4 says, "Fire up, bro! My two favorite bros." Well, so he has other things. That's cool.
That's right, Patrick.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
If it really is you,
you made a good run in the bracket.
You certainly did. It's an honor to be nominated.
Yeah.
Austin Tone Jones says, "Sick board for 400 eps." By the way, the boys deserve it.
Yeah, that's a very cool board that you guys gave them.
Yeah. And then on the last comment we have is on. Let me just make sure refresh. Yeah, last comment on episode 215. Bro Supplies. Our old boy Having the Crack is back.
Nice. Yeah.
He says, "Cheers, lads. Still catching up on the episodes. Really enjoyed the last few. I do listen to Chad and JT, but only if it's not a draft." Laughing emoji. Yeah, Aaron. Just experienced the hottest 5 months of my life here. Temps starting to go down a small bit. But keep up the great work, guys.
Wait, yeah, I forgot where he is now.
He's in...
Because he was in Malta.
Yeah, shit.
And then he said somewhere else.
Yeah, I forget. It'd be in his previous comment, but I don't. He can't even search that, I don't think. Yeah. It's a bummer. That's the only Chad and JT I'm on is the drafts, but
no,
I get it.
Well, listen here, Having the Crack. Listen to us here, and yeah, great to hear from you, man. All right, that's all of them.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, cool. All right, yeah, that's a wonderful episode today. Drew, thank you for sending in the circling back Joe Code bracket. Got to do a little reminiscing here about the show. And hey, Lane, congratulations. What more do you want from me, Lane? Wow. Champion of the circling back bracket. It's going to be fun to read his response to this. All right, yeah, awesome stuff. And Aaron, yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, that's it, guys. This is Joe Code episode 221. We'll see you next time. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm your host, Joe Marrese.